Like, we ain't gonna talk about that on here, though.
Appreciate the year, BNG Ghost. How you doing, my guy? Hope all is well.
When I was hustling, I always was playing Memphis rappers. I felt like they had such an underground scene. That's what I gravitated to. Like, the most gutter music is what I want to hear.
Police and prosecutors say Pooh Shiesty was part of the group that ended up in this parking lot that October afternoon where the shots flew, and it happened right across the street from the police department and town hall here in Bay Harbor Islands.
Alright, what's up everybody? Probably the most requested artist for me to make a video on right now is Pooh Shiesty. It's one of the biggest movements in rap and it's coming out of Memphis, but for a lot of folks, it feels like he came out of nowhere. Last week, Shiesty was second only to Drake for the most streamed artist in the country. There's a reason everyone's drawn to him. Pooh Shiesty's crew, Chopper Gang's gotta be one of the wildest in the industry, and the music reflects it. Doesn't matter how many billboards all over the country have his face on it. Doesn't matter he's signed to a major label deal with Gucci and Atlantic, selling 60K the first week on his debut album. Shiesty will still rob a dude in Miami who was trying to sell him weed and some Jordans, stick 2 shooters on the guy, sending him to the hospital, escape in a green McLaren, get arrested, bond out, and leave the state in a private jet.
Saying the two left the state in a private jet. Who, they got the right guy?
See, Shiesty keeps his circle small. You basically gotta give your life to Chopper Gang just to be around. Chopper Gang.
So that nigga really shiesty? It's not just lyrics? The nigga's really shiesty? Imagine Pooh Shiesty hit you up in the DMs. He's like, yo, I like them fours. Let me cop them off you. And you got a tree on you? You like, damn, I'm about to meet Pooh Shiesty. I'm gonna get the hookup, nigga rob you.
Hank, he's locked
Shiesty, that my dog, but you know, really
up for an attempt murder, allegedly shot up a car and paralyzed the dude in a bad case of mistaken identity. Chopper Wop, he's down for a murder and 2 attempts. Even Shiesty's best bro, Big 30, who was signed to a deal way before Shiesty was, getting tens of millions of streams a month. He got booked 2 weeks before Shiesty did on felony drug charges in Alabama, got extradited back to Memphis for another pending case he was already fighting, made bond, and released the song first day out. But most of the mainstream was not tuned in until Lil Durk and Shiesty came together to make the song Back in Blood. And while most fans were focused on Durk in the wake of the Quando and Vaughn situation, the entire city of Memphis was focused on Shiesty's verse. Because he wasn't just rapping, Shiesty was talking about a specific event that happened where he and 2 members of his crew went to a rival house in Memphis and robbed a bunch of guns from them. That's why in the lyrics he says, yeah, you know who took that shit from you, come get it back in blood. On the song, Shiesty's talking directly to them.
We ain't mad, Scott. We want you to see this face. You niggas know who or what did that to y'all. You niggas.
Wait, Pooh Shiesty really get down like that? So federal? Nah, this nigga's the police. This nigga has to be the FBI.
No.
The rival gangs called EBG, and them and Shiesty have had problems for many years locally in Memphis. EBG being from the north, Shiesty being from the south, it plays into this divide that's long existed in the city. But now the Back in Blood song is worldwide, hitting the number 8 spot on Billboard charts, getting 50 million views on YouTube in 1 month, forcing EBG, who aren't even rappers, to respond over the same Back in Blood beat.
The real Chopper Gang.
Their remix got taken down a bunch of times, each time getting hundreds of thousands of views in days. So EBG dropped a second diss track, this one called Rumors. They even got Quando Rondo to make an appearance, taking collateral shots at Durk just for being on the original song with Shiesty. Now, we're gonna get into all this, but first, check out my song of the day. This is some motivation from my guy K Johnny. Let's go.
To the point.
Everybody's getting signed. And the reason is, Memphis has one of the rawest, most authentic cultures. But there's a lot more to it than good music and good barbecue. Memphis is the heart of the Bible Belt, with more churches than gas stations. On one hand, it's that southern hospitality, home of friendly folks who work hard to get by, but on the other hand, it's extreme violence, making Memphis the 3rd most dangerous city in America. It's rural country.
Wait, go back.
Extreme violence, making Memphis.
Bridgeport is the 7th safest. This is fucking crazy. Connecticut really like that. We nice as shit. It's crazy because I swear to God, niggas used to say Bridgeport was tough. That's crazy.
Memphis, the third most dangerous city in
Number
America.
7 nicest?
It's rural.
It's a bad thing. No, it's a bad. Well, it's not a bad thing to be a nice town. I'm just saying they're nice as fuck. Niggas used to make Bridgeport sound like it was tough. Wait. Ain't Mello from Bridgeport? Would be at the baby stand. Crazy.
Country, so practically everybody's tooled up and folks have paramilitary weapons. In areas like the South or North Memphis, your life expectancy is 20 years shorter than other parts of the city.
Right now, in some neighborhoods in Memphis, families are sleeping on the floor to avoid being hit by gunfire from outside. For some, they live in a war zone.
For Pooh Shiesty, he's from the Cane Creek Apartments in South Memphis, just 15 minutes from Moneybag Yo's hood, the Walker Homes, not far from Young Dolph's neighborhood in Castalia, and black youngsters around the way too. Pooh Shiesty growing up was very much on that killer be killed energy. Let his boy Big 30 tell you, at age 11, Shiesty thought he was American gangster, getting arrested and expelled from middle school at the same time, forced
This little nigga been doing this shit?
to wear an ankle monitor. See, Shiesty followed in his pop's footsteps. Pooh's father was a known gangster and founder of the record label Mob Ties. In 2006, one of his artists, who went by the name Miscellaneous, got into a triple shooting at Yo Gotti's birthday bash. The club managers knew that Yo Gotti and Miscellaneous were beefing, and instead of canceling the event, they hired 35 security guards using 4 metal detectors to screen the crowd. It didn't work. That same year, Shiesty's father was convicted of being an accessory in the murder of a local female DJ, which put him on supervised parole. Even with the law breathing down his neck, his pops was still hustling for almost a year, bringing in money under the radar from a trap house on a street called Porter. The house fell on a dead end and looked like it had been abandoned. But little did Pooh's father know, Memphis police had been monitoring the spot for months. One day, his father was in there. They had the measuring cups by the stove, the digital scales on the kitchen counter.
How did you get all this information? Where is all this information coming from? That's what I'm saying. Like, some of it is okay. You seen it. You. But a lot of this information about his dad and his dad's crimes and all that, nigga, you know how much research this nigga had to do?
One of them had weed, the other had cocaine. Suddenly there was a loud boom as the front door busted open and cops bursted in, rushing apartment 3 that was just up the stairs. As the cops ran up, this 75-pound pit bull came.
It's all public record. Imagine going to the extent of looking that deep, delving that deep into another nigga's background. That is some police shit.
Sprinting around the corner and leaped at their necks, so the officers shot it 3 times before the dog retreated to the kitchen and later died. In the chaos, you could hear yelling, "Go, go, go," as people ran from apartment 3 to apartment 4, trying to escape. Glass shattered as folks jumped out the window, leaving Pooh's father in the kitchen, cornered by police. They told him to surrender, and he did, leaving the officers with 12.5 grams of coke, 8 pounds of kush, and $10,000 cash that they took from Pooh's father's left pocket. With his pops in and out doing Fed bids, Shiesty was running around a badass little kid, jumping people, finessing people. That's how he got the name Shiesty. And Memphis is a small world, everybody knows each other. Shiesty even went to Central High School with some of the people he's into it with right now, like the main rapper from EBG, E Jizzle. But Pooh's reputation began to travel. In high school, he expanded his circle, clicking up on some plans to get money by any means. Together with his childhood friend Big 30 from Whitehaven, Little Hank, Antwop, and a few others, they came up with the name Chopper Gang, and it stuck.
Chopper Gang shit. Chopper Gang shit, man. Chopper Gang shit, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on. Is this, what type of drum mag is this? Nigga, what? These niggas going to war? Bro, this is crazy. Nigga, bruh, 100, 150? You know what it is to have 100 as a civilian, have 150 mag gun?
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We ain't got a prop to crop out here. We real, we slug and shit. Nigga ain't gonna die. We gonna come chop nigga whole block, street, whatever.
Within Chopper Gang, they have various members that come from big sets that are prominent in the area. What a lot of people don't know, Memphis has every single national gang and more. It's extremely active, with this new trend towards hybrid gangs, smaller mobs and cliques within the sets going renegade, warring with each other.
See where there was an older person running everything, but it's been changing a lot, and a lot of these young kids with these offset groups, they're totally different.
More little cliques or little gangs that seem to be particularly violent and need less and less of a reason to resort to shooting the gun.
One story of a guy named White Grape, or White Boy Kenny, who went to Central High School with Pooh Shiesty and them, and was known for having girls lined up like a buffet. He was a member of Chopper Gang who got initiated into the Grape Street Crips. They beat the shit out of him, took a photo that went viral as he became an official Grape Street member, but one day, White Grape allegedly got his gun robbed from him, so Chopper Gang had to cut ties with him, basically disowning him. Only for White Grape to catch a murder case months later after a drug deal went wrong and clients tried to pay him with counterfeit money, so he shot and killed one of them. Now, Chopper Gang.
White cut crazy. White boy, how do you go from this? Hold on. How do you go from this?
Killing them and was known for having girls lined
Son, what?
up like a buffet. He was a member of Chopper Gang who got initiated into the Grape Street Crips. They beat the shit out of him, took a photo that. Now, Chopper Gang continued spreading their enterprise, planning bigger licks that brought more danger. Shiesty himself says before the age of 15, you're gonna lose a close friend in Memphis. Guaranteed someone close to you is gonna get killed. Around 2016, he lost his best friend Trey Day, which turned his heart cold. Pooh Shiesty vowed to live with no remorse from that day forward and be a menace to society. And after he graduated high school in 2018, Chopper Gang had many streams of income flowing in, and they started using some of this money they were making to pay for studio time.
I just turned up. You said brrr.
It was one of those rare cases where the music blew up out the gate. They dropped their first song, Breaking News, near the end of 2018, and by 2019, they were buzzing. Shiesty's childhood friend Big 30 got signed to fellow Memphis artist Moneybagg Yo. Meanwhile, Shiesty was still a free agent, dropping hit singles every other week, racking in views. This caught the attention of Guap, who was in the middle of building his 1017 roster, looking for the grimiest artists he could find. Of course, Guap was the original Slime. You remember hearing stories of a young Gucci Mane terrorizing the industry. Famously, the first time he met French Montana to do a song together, French paid him $5,000 and waited in the studio patiently while Gucci took the money and left out the back door.
Gucci didn't like French because the first time.
Wait, what? This nigga robbed him? Bro, imagine you pay a nigga for a feature and nigga leave.
He went to
nah, Gucci really like that.
studio to do a song with him. He paid Gucci $5,000 to get on the feature, and he was just sitting in the studio, but Gucci was going out the back door. Like, he wasn't doing nothing. And I said, Gucci, you can't do no shit like that.
And that's the same energy Gucci saw in Pooh Shiesty. After hearing one song on YouTube, he hit up Pooh on IG to get the paperwork ready for a major label deal with Atlantic. Chopper Gang was laughing to the bank. The industry fucked up and let some real gangsters in. Big Scar, who's also from South Memphis and just happens to be Pooh Shiesty's cousin, he's a founding member of a clique called R. There's been in a brutal war at home in Memphis for quite some time. And up until this point, Big Scar was strictly in the streets, handling business, and never really considered himself a rapper. Until one day, he actually blew up off a reaction video done by a YouTuber named Tommy Craze, who reacted to Big Scar's first ever song when it had only 5 views in 9 hours.
How about Big Scar, make a play, 5 views 9 hours ago. Man, that was so hard. Definitely co-sign this track. Big Scar, make a play, go and check it out.
That song went on to do millions of views, and 2 months later, after—
Damn. You got co-signed by the white man? So he, wait, does that mean Big Scar is technically an industry plant? Cause the nigga got co-signed. The reason why he's in there because of the white folk, you feel me? He's technically an industry plant. I mean, am I wrong? No.
After Shiesty became a major label artist, and with only 2 songs ever published, his cousin Big Scar inked a deal with Gucci, making Choppa Gang and their affiliates the single biggest movement coming out of the Mid-South. And with all this attention on Memphis, it brought more drama to the city. Pooh Shiesty was living up to his name and began taking shots at another Memphis rapper named Big Boogie.
Where you at, Big Boogie? The Bugster. Where you at?
Nigga said the Bugster.
Making Choppa Gang and their affiliates the single biggest in the city. Pooh Shiesty was living up to his name and began taking shots at another Memphis rapper named Big Boogie.
Where you at, Big Boogie? The Bugster. Where you at? Hey, Boogie, hey, Red Ron, I would get out there in the street with your gang, me by myself. The whole gang right now, today, in like 30 minutes, on live, all this shit. Why you say something back, cuz? You did that out of your fans, cuz. You let your fans boot your head up, cuz. You know you done cost yourself. You got shows and shit ahead of you, bro.
Boogie's a rising artist out of Fraser, which is the north super country part of Memphis. Seems like a good guy. According to Boogie, they never met a day in their life, but Shiesty claims when he pulled up in the north to see Boogie, it was a whole different story.
Oh, you been running from me, bro. You been running. You been running from me, bro. You know what happened in the north, bro, when I pulled up, came on your side, bro. You know what happened.
And Pooh is so petty, he even went as far as naming a strain of weed Red Rum after Big Boogie's crew, Red Rum, just so he could say that he's smoking on that Red Rum pack. And the bigger you get, the bigger the
Alright, see? So now, if, God forbid, right? Knock on wood, right? God forbid. Something happens to this nigga Pooh Shiesty by this nigga. Niggas gonna be like, oh, you feel me? But like, what is the point of antagonizing niggas, bro? Like, this is what I understand. Niggas get the money and start beefing with niggas, bro. Like, for what? Bro, you're rich already. You won, nigga. You out the hood. What you going back for? This shit never makes sense to me, bro.
target you become in Memphis. Just a few days after he went back and forth with Shiesty on social media, Big Boogie's concert in Mississippi got shot up. It was the scene of a double murder. 50 shots in total were fired from...
Rappers are the only wealthy people who beef with each other. You'll never see Bill Gates and fucking the nigga who made Tesla, whatever his name is, beefing with each other like, yeah, I'm gonna get that nigga, I'm gonna whack that nigga. Like, no, bruh. Politicians, even then, they don't even really beef with each other. They beef with the ideals that the people push on them. You feel me? Listen, bro, first off, all politicians are corrupt, my nigga. I don't know if you think because one's Democrat, one's Republican, they're not shit. All of them niggas is on some nut shit. Not gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna say too much because, you know, they gonna take me off. But you feel me? All them niggas not shit, bro. It's just which side of the view you want to fucking chase. You feel me? They're all bullshit. So don't sit here. You feel me? They're all on the same team. It's which angle you want to play it at. You feel me? But anywho, as I was saying, yeah, bro. How come my brothers, when we get money, instead of coming together to improve the community, we start beefing with each other? This shit makes no sense to me, bro. It makes no sense to me.
5 different guns, hitting Big Boogie's friend Jasmine, who was...
Damn, they killed that bitch? That crazy.
Yeah, Big Boogie's concert in Mississippi got shot up. It was the scene of a double murder. 50 shots in total were fired from 5 different guns, hitting Big Boogie's friend Jasmine, who was on stage with him, and she later died in Boogie's arms. Fast forward
they smoking women?
A few months later to November 6th. Dirk and Pooh Shiesty linked up to drop the audio.
Niggas' egos big as hell. They were never taught to think out the hood, so when they get the money, they feel they can stunt and flex since they got it now.
Facts, bro. That's just, I don't know, bro. I thought the point of doing this shit and chasing a dream was so that way you could get out the hood, bro. Not to enhance the bullshit in the hood, bro.
Yo, for this song Back in Blood. That's the same day where King Von...
Nah, you sound sheltered.
YDC_Black donated $1. Look at Drea's last tweet and look in the comments. My nigga don't show stream though. LMAOOOO.
Now I gotta go look. But nigga, you said I sound sheltered, so I sound.
I wonder what Ruffles would be like without ridges.
It's like that gamer Courage, but without the trash talk.
Excellent shot, Slice Master Flex. Whew. You got me there. GG, man.
You sure this is Courage?
Talk trash.
Ruffles, own your ridges.
Did you know that there's purpose in your plasma? It can be used to help treat people with rare diseases. So start donating at BioLife Plasma Services. Extra safety precautions are in place, and you can get up to $700 in the first month for your time.
I'm educated, is what you're saying. You're saying that I live a peaceful life and I'm making an educated decision. I don't see how that's a bad thing. What you're saying is exactly my point. From your point of view, you see it as sheltered, but all I'm doing is making a fucking educated decision, and a decision that prolongs the lives of me and those around me, nigga. Like, what? That's what I'm saying, Saucy MJ. Niggas lives in mansions, drive foreign cars, have fucking $100,000 watches on, and their first instinct is, yo, I'm about to go smoke that nigga. Nigga, why, bro? And don't say, oh, that's they grew up in that mentality, so that's all they know. I understand if you're poor, you feel me, and that's all you have. These niggas are wealthy. They have the means to say, okay, I did this shit when I was poor, but now I'm at a different level. Let me go over here. What's so wrong with that? I thought the point of doing this shit was to make it out, not to enhance the bullshit you got. So you telling me you want to get rich so that way the stress that you deal with is more? Because I promise you, before Pooh Shiesty blew up, yeah, he had targets on his back, but the targets weren't as big. Now that he's big and he's doing all this big bullshit, niggas like, alright, I whacked that nigga. That's a motherfucking super clout. Like, bro, come on, bro. I don't hear that shit.
Passed away in Atlanta after an altercation with Quando Rondo outside the Monaco hookah lounge. Shiesty and Durk had already filmed the music video back in Chicago, but chose not to release it yet. This was, in many ways, the mainstream's introduction to Pooh Shiesty. A few more weeks went by and the song continued to climb the charts. Then randomly, at 6 in the morning on a Tuesday in December, Shiesty posts this cryptic warning to Facebook. Drop that song and you're not gonna live to see that baby get here. That's when New Year's came around, January 1st, 2021. A Memphis crew called EBG put out a remix to Back in Blood, going after Shiesty, responding to everything he said on the original track. They got Choppa Gang Killer, CGK, on their t-shirts. Pooh responded immediately, saying this had to be the worst move this gang ever made, and that he did 18 million views off of them before he even said their name. The very next day, Shiesty dropped the music video that he filmed with Durk back in Chicago, making Back in Blood the trending topic once again, shooting all the way up the Billboard rankings. EBG's remix was getting taken down left and right due to copyrights, so EBG's main rapper E Jizzle dropped another diss track called Rumors, which ran up in views quickly, hitting 1 million views in less than a week. Then, Jizzle was shot 3 times.
Damn! Jesus Christ. Rest in peace, bro. But and then, like, Jesus Christ. Sheesh. God damn. They caught that nigga. The nigga dropped the song and they said, oh.
Hitting 1 million.
They said, what you was doing on that talking? That's crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy. They caught that nigga, did him like this. Where that video? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta find that video. What a video of this nigga. They did the nigga like this. It ain't funny. It's not funny.
Slidden_ donated $1. You gotta understand, though, it's deeper than that when blood is shed. Niggas want they revenge you will truly never understand unless you lost ya homie and...
You right! You're absolutely right.
FR, but you right also. It's just life though will never be peace.
Listen. I get what you're saying, bro. And I understand that some things you can't let go. But half these niggas be up. The score be 34-2. And they still going at these niggas, bro. From what I'm hearing in this video, Pooh Shiesty's running it up in Memphis, bro. That nigga not really losing. So why is he continuing to step on these niggas? But the game over. What you still shooting the ball for? Nigga, game over. Nigga, they 20 piece these niggas. 3 seconds left on the clock. Pooh Shiesty pulling up for 3. Talking about some, yeah, add up. Let me pad my stats. Like, nigga, what the fuck? Yeah.
Views in less than a week. Then, Jizzle was shot 3 times just days after this second diss track went live.
I bet I can't do this. I can't do this.
Damn, that's toxic.
Who this is? Who? I can't walk. I can't walk.
Nah, these niggas is fucking toxic. No, these niggas, this some GTA shit. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. You niggas, I commend you niggas who really do this shit. Like, I can't understand it, but I have a respect for you. You niggas some killers. You niggas some killers. Y'all got it. Cause like, I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all niggas is cold, bruh. I can't say I agree with all you doing, but I have to respect it, cause you out there. Shit like this, like, see, this is why I can respect this nigga, because he's really out here talking about the shit he doing, and he's doing it. Niggas like 6ix9ine and them niggas who be trolling but don't really be doing, you feel me? Like, respect. When I say respect, I mean like respect from like a sense of like, damn, okay, you got it, bro. You ain't gotta prove shit to me. Not like, okay, you doing good, you feel me? Like, I believe in this. Nah, bruh.
Gooba.
3 bullets hit his arm, and after
It's like Wanda? Nah, they're playing downstairs. It's like, I'm not saying what they're doing is right? But I have to respect it because the niggas doing, like, I would never do that shit. Like that, so it's like out of like a fair kind of respect type of thing, I guess. Like, damn, that nigga's really a killer. Like, I don't know, bro. It's weird.
That nigga Baby Munch wasn't even as devious as this.
Bro, listen, this
Tough.
nigga Baby Munch wouldn't hold a candle to this nigga.
After getting them removed, Jizzle was back on the block wearing a cast, just in time to drop his 3rd diss track called Paralyzed.
Nigga made the song about what he going through. I respect it.
I got shot the wrong arm.
To add to the unfortunate timing, Pooh Shiesty's brother, who had been on life support fighting for every breath, was pronounced dead just hours before EBG released this new diss. As it stands, the song has nearly 400,000 views in a week. EBG Jizzle went from a couple thousand followers to 50,000 almost overnight, and Memphis has pretty much been in a frenzy ever since. But yeah, man, let me know if there's a video you want me to cover in the comments below. I will see you in the next one.
This nigga's really the police, I'm not gonna lie.